Tak nazdar, vítaj pri novom pokračovaní z hry Hogwarts Legacy a ideme naďalej preskúmať Rockford. Konečne máme prvý úkol pred nami, takže... Zelený kompas. Aha, to ešte toto, no tak tu sa nestratíme. Počkaj, ale však... Aha. Hej, pozor. Až takto nám to ukáže cestu, tak to je super. To sa nestratíme. Ideme na hodinu obrany proti čiernej mágii, tak to sa teším. Globy na tebe.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa sa ideme učiť. A tam mám slačen medzerník asi. Ale dobre, dali sme to.
Levioso!
Easy. Nie na prvú šupu.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
No poď.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
S čím
a
teda?
surprised opponent. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Easy.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
No poď.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid!
Protego complicates things.
Aha.
Levioso!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
No,
I'm
too
a
much.
All my students were this adept.
Stupid! Levioso!
Tak, ten dostal.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Pekne.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Easy.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one
Dobra,
day.
wiemy ďalšie
Class is
kúzlo.
dismissed.
Co ty chceš?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
Jak
certainly
si
good
dostal na
practice.
prdel?
Practice. Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive
chcę.
and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till
Okej,
next time.
tak. Co dal? Co tu je za truhlička, mi ukazuje na mape? Vysí truhlička? Ideme na ďalší hlavný úkol. Vedlejšie úkoly teraz nechcem, asi vedlejšiaky. Alebo dáme nejaký vedlejšak? Rovno tú truhličku?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things
A
friendly.
nie, tá truhlička je nado mnou. Aha. OK. Jak rýchlo uteká po tých schodoch. Ešte vyššie potrebujeme ísť. Zadiaľ.
That day I would! Now, Annabelle,
Duchovia sa tu naháňajú.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Let's do
Welcome
it.
to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nie.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
No poďme, porazíme ďalšiu. Ďalšie kúzlo sa naučíme. A cíl.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Ale veľa povedačiek je okolo toho. Napríklad sa to len do začiatku, pokiaľ všetko mi ukážu, jak sa to ovláda.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Čo chceš?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and... Splendid! Not to worry. Excellent control there. That's it! Stay focused.
Čakaj, to asi... Ja som to troška pokašľal, či?
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Čakaj, ja mám modré.
What's this?
Ty vole, ona dala 50. Opa. A keď dáš na trávu? Počkaj, pravidlá hry. Nie, nemôžem to až dať na trávu. Stoj! Nie, stoj. Sakra. Ale jak to potiahne Bakus? Choď preč. Zas do 50. Ty si robíš srandu. Počkaj, ale ja môžem odbiť jej, nie? Guličku. Skúšame odbiť jej guličku. Ok, takto. Takto sa postavíme.
Not exactly your typical
Teraz.
lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Let us see this.
Čím dlhšie podržím to pečko. 30. Takže keď odbijeme túto.
There we go.
Keď odbijeme túto. Nie. Ešte raz. Nedá sa to reštartovať.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
To začína.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Haha. What? To čo bolo?
That is how it's done.
Bože môj. poď.
Here we go!
Chápeš to? Počkaj. Teraz. Nie, však poriadne potiahni. Čo stalo?
Let us see this.
Dokonca mi to ešte spadlo dole. Dobre, tak v tom ma rozbila na plnej čiare.
There we go.
Aspoň jednu.
Very good.
Nevadí. Snaď.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Výborné. Prehral som jak výborne. To nie je výborné. To nie je veľmi výborné. Aj, vybila sa mi kamera. Tak, túto ukončíme a vidíme sa pri ďalšej časti, takže daj like, odber a počkaj ešte chvíľku.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Dobre.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Dobre, tak ty tam hoď like, odber, komentárik a vidíme sa pri ďalšej časti. Ja sa s tebou lúčim. Čau, čau.